In this video, I'm going to share some of my favorite tips for how to add captions to short form videos. Hey everybody, Katie Lance here, and I'm so excited about this video because captioning your videos, your Reels, your Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, TikTok, YouTube Shorts is one of the most important things that you can do to get more traffic, to get more engagement, and ultimately get more business from social media. So in this video, I'm going to share a couple of my favorite and easy options to add captions to any of your short form videos. First off, I want to say, why are captions so important? Well, they're important for a few different reasons. First of all, accessibility, right? We know that there's a lot of folks who aren't able to hear our videos. We want to make our videos as accessible as possible for everybody, regardless of where they're at, and just make those super accessible for people. Also, we know, and I know from my own experience, oftentimes I'm not turning the sound on, right? I think there's something like 80% of us that never actually turn the sound on with video. So having captions is super important. It's also something that a lot of the platforms look at. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, they all look to see if you have captions. Typically your video is going to get in front of more people because it's accessible to more people. And one of the most important reasons is captions make your video thumb stopping. If you're doing a video where you're just talking to screen like this, it can be sometimes a little boring. So captions can really grab someone's attention right out of the gate and get them to stop the scroll, right? Okay, so in this video, I'm going to share two big options for you how you can add captions to your short form videos. Before I get into those options, I would absolutely love for you to hit the like button and the subscribe button. We have new videos that come out each and every week, and you don't want to miss any of them. All right, let's get on with the video. Option number one, use the built-in feature for each platform. This is by far one of the easiest things that you can do. So whether you're creating an Instagram Reel, Facebook Reel, TikTok, or YouTube Shorts, all of these platforms have built-in captioning features. Yay! This is something that we've been asking for so long, and it is really, really easy. Now, in my own dream world, I wish that they were the same on every platform, but we haven't quite got there yet. So let's just walk through really quickly how to do this on each platform. In Instagram Reels, there's a couple different options. So when you have a video, whether you've recorded it in Instagram or maybe you've taken your video from your phone and you've uploaded it into Instagram, there's a little button at the top of your screen. In fact, if you look for the little square emoji button within Instagram Reels, that's going to take you to a little pop-up where you can add GIFs and polls, but also captions. So you hit that captions button and you can actually change the font, the color. You can tap the screen, tap and kind of squeeze and move it around. If you don't want, the captions really large, you can make them smaller. You can move those around. So that's probably one of the easiest ways to do this. I mentioned in my last video, we were talking all about how to create a green screen video. And that kind of video, for me, I'm recording directly in Instagram. So it's really easy once I've recorded that to add those captions quickly and easily. By the way, if you missed that video, we'll link to that below because that's one you definitely don't want to miss. So you can do that quickly and easily through Instagram. Now, the other way you can do it through Instagram is in your advanced settings. There's a feature within Instagram to add sort of the automatic captions that go across the bottom. I personally like that, especially if I'm doing a reel where there's a lot on the screen I want people to see. If you're doing a reel where you're teaching something or you're showing something and you don't want the captions to like overtake the video, that automatic captioning option under the advanced features, I personally really like. So either, I would say pick one or both. What you don't really want is the initial options, initial captions that I just shared where you've hit that square emoji button and you've added the captions, and then you've got your advanced captions. So like too many captions. Okay, so pick one or the other. And hey, if you mess up and you publish a video on Instagram and you've got both captions, you can always go into your reel and edit it. You can edit and take out those automatic captions also. Okay, so that's for Instagram. TikTok, I feel like out of all the platforms, probably is one of the easiest ones to add captions. Again, once you've recorded in TikTok or whether you've taken your video and uploaded it directly into TikTok, there's a little captions button. It takes a second, but it'll load your captions and you can easily edit your captions. You can change the color. You can, again, tap and move them around if you want them big on screen or make them smaller. I'll also mention with Instagram, you can also edit your captions. So if you see a caption pop up and you're like, oh my gosh, that's not what I said, you can just tap it and edit it. And the same thing with TikTok, which is really great. Facebook works really similar. Now, even though Facebook and Instagram are both owned by Meta, Facebook's options are not as robust, but they are very similar. Again, when you upload a video to Facebook, you'll see a little button that says captions. I will say what I've discovered is not everybody has captioning available yet on Facebook. for whatever reason. I think Facebook rolls things out in stages, as Instagram usually does, and usually Meta does as well. So you may not have it right away. If that's the case, you might have to go to option number 2, which we're going to talk about in a second. And lastly, of course, YouTube. So YouTube, you can automatically add captions as well from your phone or your desktop. I do know from chatting with some folks that they've had some difficulty adding captions from their mobile device, so you might have to upload it to YouTube through your phone and then go into the desktop version to add captions. Again, I think this entire conversation about captions is a work in progress, and I am excited that all these platforms have come a long way. I do think, selfishly, there's probably a few other ways they could make it even easier. But again, the easiest way to add captions is just use the built-in feature, whether you're recording in-app or you're recording on your phone and then uploading to those specific platforms. Okay, that's option number 1. Let's go into option number 2. Option number 2 is use a secondary app. So I don't have to tell you, there's thousands, maybe even more video editing apps, and there's even more that will allow you to do fun captions. So I want to share a couple of my favorite. One of my favorite apps I've been using lately is the app called Captions. Now, you might laugh. I've had a lot of people go, what's that app called? I'm like, very hard to remember. It's called Captions. So literally it's called Captions. If you go online, it's captions.ai. And these are captions you've probably seen. If you've been scrolling Reels or TikTok or Shorts, I'm sure you've seen these captions. We've used them in a lot of our videos. It's these colorful captions where the words pop out and there's emojis. I absolutely love this because it's really engaging. Remember earlier I talked about how captions can be thumb-stopping, captions can grab your attention. These type of captions absolutely do that. Now, one caveat, as of the recording of this video, the Captions app is only available for iPhone. I'm sorry, my Android friends, but it's only available for iPhone at this point. But don't worry, if you're an Android user, I highly recommend either using CapCut or InShot. Those are 2 awesome apps that you can use. You can use those for iPhone as well as Android, and those also have some really amazing features. Again, what you're going to do is take your video from your phone that you've recorded, uploaded it to either Captions if you're using the Captions app, or CapCut, or InShot, and then you can add your captions. You can change the color, and there's all different options depending on which app you are using. I will say, if you use the Captions app, one of the reasons why I particularly like the Captions app is it's super easy. You can choose your options quickly and easily. When you upload a video into Captions, you can choose what type of captions you want. You're going to kind of scroll through, find which one you like easily, change the color, add some emojis. Again, if you've watched me on our channel for any period of time, you know I'm all about what's easy, what's quick, what's not overcomplicated. So it's one of the reasons why I love that, and I do hope that that app rolls out to Android at some point. Now, if you're someone who prefers to work on your desktop instead of like doing a bunch of stuff on your phone, there is a great tool called Veed.io that I have used for quite a long time, actually. Veed.io is a free platform. There's also a paid version where you can take your videos, you can do some editing, but you can also add captions. If you're looking for more of a desk-type tool to do those captionings, that is a great option. So Veed.io. By the way, I'm not affiliated with any of these tools or apps. I just use them, I love them, and I think they're great. Okay, I would love to hear from you. Are you adding captions on your videos? And if you are, is there an app or tool that you're loving that I didn't mention? Comment below. I would absolutely love to hear from you. And if you're listening to this thinking, okay, I really need to get a handle on social media in general, video content in general, if you're in real estate, we have a great free resource library we would love for you to check out. Go to katielance.com/freebies, katielance.com/freebies for our entire free resource library. Like I said, if you enjoyed this video, we would absolutely love if you'd hit the like button, leave us a comment below, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. I can't wait to see what you've created.